Hi guys, this is Gloria. Here we are in the lanai. We're trying to revamp two of the tables that we have here in the lanai that we have found. We had them for a couple of years. We found it outside and we brought them in because we didn't have no side tables for the lanai. There's my husband. He's what are you calling that? What are you doing? Sanding. I'm sorry guys. He's sanding. The dog is barking at the cars. So he sanded the table, so we're gonna paint them and redo them. So hopefully by the holidays it'll be done. I'll probably be doing them tomorrow. This is some of the little things that we've been doing in the house, preparing everything. So, you know. Anyway, this is the one that we already did. We haven't painted it yet. So we're just smoothing it out, taking the old paint out, and we're going to be painting. And what did I do with the paint? Did I paint? Yeah, trying to do different stuff here. I still have to, I'm going to have to, these cushions, I have to get material to redo them. I want to do them in a different color. So I'll be sewing that. So it's hot here, ready to rain. There's the vacuum cleaner so we can take the things out because we don't want to smell all that. Here he's Mr. King in the far away. Look at the storm coming. See all the clouds. I figured I'd come out. I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit, and I finished the wreath. I finished the front porch. Well, actually, I finished the wall. What I want to do. So I still have to move some stuff around, and you know, and duct up because in here for some reason, since I live so close to the road, there's a lot of the wind brings in so much sand, I guess, because we don't have a dirt here. Look at this. The wind is blowing. Look at that. That tree that you see there was very tiny. I brought it from PR. My sister-in-law gave it to me, and it was very tiny. Look how tall. It's only 2 years old, right? 2 years old, yeah. And supposedly you're supposed to do a tea with that. And if you have some kind of cancer, she was telling me, you can simmer the leaves and let them cool down and put it in the refrigerator after it cools down, and then you can drink that, and it's supposed to help cure cancer. That's what she said. I don't know. I haven't tried it. God forbid I get some of that. So anyway, but I still have it here. My plant has to be trimmed. All of them are like growing like crazy because when it rains sideways and they get wet, and the more water they get, the more they grow. It seems to be that this rain here has some type of I don't know. And this is another one here. I put down here my little what do you call that, the thing that I did before that everybody was doing. I can't even think. The little fairyland here. You've seen this before. So it's still going, and then I'm gonna ramp it up Christmas time in the holidays. I'm gonna put lights on them and put some poinsettias or something and ramp it up with change the flowers to make it Christmassy. That's to my two little bird houses that I bought. I put them here, and I don't use them as bird houses. I use it as a decoration. Look at how green the grass is. They cut it Wednesday. Look how big. And there's my husband sweating. You hear that? That's thunder. Look at how this table looks like. I'm going to be taking that part down out of here, and I'm going to replace that. You know how it is. I have to make sure everything, the inside and the out, are clean. It got wet, I guess, yesterday, and for whatever reason, everything is warping, so we have to replace that. So there we go. I'm pulling it out. And this is one of the other little projects. My husband thinks we went to Home Depot yesterday to get a fan because one of the fans stopped working. So I have all these projects, and I told him I have a bunch of projects. He says, I can see that. Excuse me. I worked on my craft room last night. I did. I organized the closet. It was organized, but I don't know. I sit here or whatever, and I all of a sudden this light comes up and these ideas come out. So the room is small, and so is the closet. So I needed to figure out how to fit all the. That's my dog barking. Excuse me. I have to figure out how to store things in the closet that are not used, like the Christmas stuff, like everything that I use for doing craft and stuff like that, because the paper craft and all that have their place. But like stuff that we have we buy in Dollar Tree, like materials or different things that we buy, you know, I had it in the closet. I did have it in bins and stuff like that, but it wasn't feasible to, when I go there, I wanted something, I couldn't, I had to remove everything to take it out. Now it's not like that. I'll be showing you that when I do my video of my craft room. Anyway, so this is what we're working on. Working on top of my Bristol table. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be able to paint today because it's gonna rain and the paint is not gonna work, but at least we can sand it down. And then while my husband works tomorrow, hopefully if it doesn't rain, I'll be able to paint them. But I'm hoping they come out really nice. I have the paint here somewhere. I don't know what I did with the paint. Did I leave it inside, Brian? I don't know. Let's see. This is some of the stuff that, I don't know if you remember, from my haul, the card and the two, whatever you call them, little things. That's how I put them down. This is part of a decor I did. I did this arrangements myself. I bought a flat set of this type of material, leaves or whatever you want to call them. They're plastic, and I did my own balls basically. And then this, everything here lights up. These two lamps, I have to clean them and redecorate them, take the candles and everything out. We're just getting ready for the holidays. Everything, it looks here like it looks like fall. When fall in the north, fall and winter is gonna come when you live up north. That's how it feels here. It doesn't feel like it's Florida. It's like windy. It has that kind of feeling of a hominess kind of thing, you know, that you want to be for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I mean, the stores are already getting ready for all that stuff. They already have their stuff out. Anyway, I don't have, this is the things I have to show. I figure I came out over here and hopefully you guys enjoy my little chit chat. I did some wreaths. I'm going to show you, maybe during the week I'll do another video, show you what I did with the magnolia leaves, bushes that I bought. I did 2 wreaths and also the front of the house and how I change things around and how I use some of the stuff that I buy. I mean, I change things around. Sometimes I replace pieces and then put them away and then I put another one, but normally I try to use the same thing I have, but with a new look. So that's the whole thing about it. Sometimes people wonder how we're able to do all these hauls and stuff like that, but you have to be smart when you shop. You have to wait for the sales. Like I want things, but I'm not gonna go pay either full price. Sometimes I even wait until it goes way into clearance to the 90%. Even if, I mean, you take a chance on not finding it, but hey, if you don't find it, that means you don't need it or it wasn't for you. So that's the way I think, and that's why I'm able to get stuff at great prices. Well, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Blessings to all of you, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye. I'll leave my husband there sending the stuff. Bye bye.